Can you?
What's happening, guys, and welcome back to the riot. Okay, so I feel like I need to preface this with when I started putting this show together, right? Like when I realized that I was going to do a YouTube channel, and I was thinking about what I was going to talk about, writing down ideas of what I want the show to be. Never once did I think I will be doing a whole ass show based on M&Ms, right? M&Ms, the candy, the mediocre milk chocolate that only appeals to children and struggling diabetics, right? Not even once did I think that's what I would be doing. But it's 2023. We're living in dumb times, and here we are. I'm talking about an M&M controversy. So what's the controversy, right? Because some of you guys don't know. Some of y'all aren't on social media all day, so you don't know what's going on. So let me fill you in. But before I do, I almost feel like I have to take a little step back and kind of give you a little build up to where I'm going with this, right? So about 15, maybe 20 years ago, the M&M Corporation, or Mars Inc., basically who owns M&Ms, decided, you know what? Our sales are low. We need something to boost it up. So they came up with the M&M mascots, right? We all know who they are. We've seen all the commercials, right? And in the beginning, all you had was the yellow and the red M&M, and they would joke and kind of play off each other. You had the big yellow M&M who was kind of goofy and stupid and did dumb things. Then you had the red M&M who was the smart one who would get frustrated at his big dumb friend for doing stupid things, right? Basically, like the old Laurel and Hardy shtick, and it worked. Like to their credit, this was a brilliant marketing campaign. As someone who works in marketing, who's worked in marketing for 20 years, this was a smart campaign, and my hats off to him, right? And this campaign was successful for many years, right? This was a long running campaign, and throughout that time, they've added some new characters to the mix, right? Like they added the green M&M, who was the female, who was the quote unquote the sexy M&M, who would you know turn the heads of the other boy M&Ms, and it was done in a very funny, cute way. It wasn't like sexualized or nothing crazy like that, right? It was just all in good fun. But then something happened. Flash forward to maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Somebody at Mars Inc., some smartass decided, hey, you know what? We should get political because nothing sells candy like politics, right? Everybody loves political candy. So they decided to get social and political. And they decided, you know what? It's time for us to keep up with the times, if you will, right? So they added a few new M&Ms. They added the brown lesbian M&M. They added the purple trans M&M. Again, how this M&M is trans, I have no idea. If you look at that purple M&M, what about it says they're trans? Nothing, right? Nothing. So it's just a name only. It's just so that they could say they have a trans character, right? And then you have the green one. No longer sexy though. No, 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 no. She's no longer there for the male gaze. Right? She traded in her sexy heels for combat boots because she don't need no man. And someone thought this was a good fucking idea. And I hope this person got fired. So they ran with that for a while, but that wasn't enough. So they decided to stir the pot a little more. Recently, they ran a new campaign, which was the flipping the status quo on its head, right? And as you can see, all three of the female M&Ms are upside down. Get it? Flipping it on its head, right? Right? Female empowerment, right? Well, that shit didn't last very long at all. Whoever is running Mars Inc., and I'm assuming I'm talking like very high up, saw the numbers and they got spooked because they called that shit off within the third week of the campaign. And not only did they call it off, but they even issued an apology to their customers. And let me bring it up for you so you can see it. So it says, America, let's talk. In the last year, we've made some changes to our beloved spokes candies. We weren't sure if anyone would even notice. Are you fucking kidding me? We weren't even sure anyone would even notice. And we definitely didn't think it would break the internet. But now we get it. Even a candy's shoes can be polarizing. Which was the last thing M&M's wanted, since we're all about bringing people together. Therefore, we have decided to take an indefinite pause from the spokes candies. So now basically they're getting rid of the mascots. They fucked up so bad, they're getting rid of a successful 20-year campaign with the mascots. So anyway, in their place, we're proud to introduce a spokesperson America can agree on, the beloved Maya Rudolph. Really? Okay. We're confident Miss Rudolph will champion the power of fun, of fun to create a world where everyone feels they belong. So, yeah, exit M&M mascots, enter Maya Rudolph because that's better, right? But you know what bugs me the most about this whole thing, about that whole letter, actually? The thing that really, really bugs the shit out of me is them acting like they didn't know. We didn't know that this would spark controversy. We had no idea. It's that part. That's the part that, to me, is the most insulting part of that letter, because they knew damn well what they were doing, right? They knew what they were sparking. It's not like, they just blindly went in and said, "Oh yeah, we're going to throw in all these different type of personalities because it'll be fun." No, they knew it would spark controversy, right? Now, I think what led to this was the piece that Tucker Carlson did on Fox News, right? Like Fox News, I think did several stories based on this, and Tucker Carlson is the one who was at the helm and kind of ran with it, right? So he's probably the biggest reasons why they decided to make this change. But the thing that really bugs me is the gaslighting of it all, right? There's a lot of people out there that are saying that they're trying to make it seem like it's all about the candy, right? Like, I can't believe people get so upset about candy. I can't believe people just want to sexualize candy, and that's why they're angry, right? It's that shit, because they know it's not about the candy. They know it's not about the candy. Can we just stop the bullshit here? You know it's not about M&Ms. It's about the message. It's about, and I know y'all hate this fucking word, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's about the agenda of it. Now, personally, I could care less when it comes to something like this, because I've decided a long time ago that if a company has decided I am no longer who they want to cater to, if my belief clashes with theirs, I will just simply take my money and spend it elsewhere. Right? It's as simple as that. Because, see, guys, the only thing that these people understand, and when I say these people, I'm talking corporations. The only thing corporations understand is the pain that they feel in their pocketbook, right? See, we can't really fight with much, right? Like, this kind of thing isn't solved with a fist fight, right? It's not solved with strong words. No. The way you hurt a corporation is to take money out of their pocket. And then when you do that, you get that apology letter. Right? Somebody at M&M saw how much money they were losing and killed that campaign quick. Killed it. Brought my Rudolph in. Right? But for me, it's the insulting. It's the why are you guys acting so weird over candy, right? It's never about the product. It's never about the product. It's about the message behind that product. And they know that. Do you think for a second if Tucker Carlson or Fox News or people didn't complain, do you think for a second we would have got that letter? No. In fact, that flip it on its head campaign would still be running right now. But they know it's a losing end. And Eminem, to their credit though, they at least had the balls to apologize. Because a lot of companies won't even do that. They won't even do that. Now, it was a dumbass apology and very half-assed, but at least they apologized. And what whether they recover from it, I don't know. I really don't know. But at least they made the attempt, right? Look at companies like Victoria's Secret. They are losing money. They're bleeding money on a monthly basis because they have neglected their customer base, a brand that they built for 50 years. For 50 years, a brand that they built based on selling sexy underwear and lingerie to women, they decided, we're not going to do that no more. Right? We're going after a new customer base now. One that, could care less about being sexy. Right? Like, I don't know if you've seen their campaigns lately, but we are far and away from the old Victoria's Secret Angels. Remember them? Remember them? Like, remember the old Victoria's Secret models like Giselle and Adriana Lima and young Tyra Banks? Right? Just these gorgeous models, right? Remember the Victoria's Secret runway show that would come on once a year on CBS? No more of that shit. Oh my God! If you were to see the models that they're using now for Victoria's Secret, that shit is cringe, and it's dire. Like, I don't know who they're targeting, but they're still doing it. They have not learned their lesson. They will continue to bleed money until they are literally out of business because they forgot who their customer base is. Guys, this is the way it has to be. It has to be this way. When when a corporation decides that they no longer want you as their customer, then leave. Leave. Don't argue, don't fight. Take your money, spend it elsewhere. I decided a long time ago that's what I'm doing. I will be damned if I spend a penny on a company that thinks for a second that they could treat me that way, right? I will literally find another company and make it rain on them if they give me what I want. And I'm telling you, you got to be the same way. You got to. You can't let them think that this shit is all right. Again, it's never about the product. It's about the fucking message, and they know that. So, anyway, guys, this is my Eminem video. Again, never thought I'd be doing it. And I definitely want to keep this one short because I can't believe I'm talking about this shit, but here we are. And guys, we're in a really fucked up culture war right now. And companies think that by choosing a side that is as fickle as their identities, by choosing them over reliable paying customers that they've had for years, they think by doing that, it's okay. Show them that it's not. Show them that it's not okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a like on the video if you can. Leave a comment because I love to hear from you guys. Even about M&Ms, I want to hear from you. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. I would really appreciate that, and it would help me out a lot. And I will talk to you guys soon.